Hi viewers. Now we are going to discuss about the programmable logic controller and the subject mechatronics. We have discussed about what is this mechatronics, what are sensors, what are uh, actuators, electrical actuators, mechanical actuators, and all. Now in the mechatronics, one important microprocessor and architecture we have seen in the last class. Now, what is a programmable logic controller? So, computers, computers, what is the function of the computers and how it will be useful. So, computer, the CPU, we already in the last class, we have seen, last videos, we have seen about the microprocessors. So, it's a processor, okay, where the arithmetic and logical units can be done with the help of the circuits and the input devices what we are going to give input informations. Normally a program is a set of informations we are going to give. So from the programs, this is what it is converted into a binary language, that is the machine language, and the logical functions may be happen. Then it will take a decision and it will send to it, right? So the computer will have interfaces, that is what input and output interfaces, where we can uh, contact or we can share the information through the to the computer through the input device, and we can take back what is the output of the program. Okay, that these are all the things happen, but the computers cannot all the computers cannot be kept in it's not work in all the industrial areas where industry is having a very what is it the humidity, the environment, the temperature may be more, or the environment may be oily, something which is not a place where the computer can be located. So for these normal computers are not designed for setting standard with a high level temperature or humidity and all work, because in industries machines are operating, so vibrations will be more. So that for that purpose it is not designed for particular type of computers or not designed. So that we to overcome all the things, we are going for another device which is called as a programming logic device. So the programming and programmable logic device is a one which is a small computer works it will do, and it is a special type computer device for the industrial control systems. So in industries, all the machines are able to we have to control with the help of some programs. So here the PLC will be helpful for this. So examples for the industries like oil refineries, petrochemical industries, and automobile industries, where the assembly operations can be done. So the conveyor machines, conveyor belts are going to be utilized, these PLCs, for the flow controls of the conveyor belt and other things. Normally, switch we can use these for put on and off the lights. You can see if you put on the light, it will on. If you put off, it will switch off. Right. So for that, wirings or connections will be there. Okay, fine. Then what is the PLC where it will helpful? Normally, it will helpful for making a logic sequential timing or counting requirements, where the process, see in most of the automation process, it is not done manually, it is automation in the sense we are going to program for the machines for working in a certain sequence. Okay, so first what to do, second what to do, third what to do, and when it has to on, when it has to off, all these industry related operations or making into sequential setup. So for that purpose, these programming and the logic controllers are used. So they are we are having a program where that's programmable. It stores the instructions and send the instruction accordingly to the timing, counting the data, counting the timing, and send accordingly for after each and every work performed. So it maximum it will be used in these assembly lines and other electrical lines, where next alarms or color switches or color lights can be have to switch it on. So in this case, if you see A switch can be just, if you put on the switch and the light will glow, and if you put off, it will switch off. But if I want to turn off a light, turn on a light after some time, so after putting on the light switch, after for 1 or 2 minutes or 10 seconds after it has to glow, then the thing is, what we can do is we have to connect with the PLC controller, so that timers and everything we can set over there. It will count back, and it will operate after what the instruction we are giving. According to that, it will go and operate it. So this is what the programmable logical controllers, which is used in the industries for operating many automation devices, and even in CNC machines, all the computer, that is controllable machines, where timing and this feedback controllers are needed. There we can use this input and output interfaces over there. Let me see about what are the input and output interfaces and the wiring. So all these are getting connected with one thing. And here the main advantages of this PLC which is used in the industries. So normal, as we said, we can control the machine with the help of a computer, but computers cannot withstand in a high temperature area or the vibrational areas. So the PLCs which are able to work in a situation where it can work in vibrations, so it can resist the resist or impact in the vibrations, and the ability to work in high temperatures also. So this flexibility and the ability of using system for in all the processes, whatever the processes are there in industries, we can use these PLCs. So and programming for any operations, so it is easier when comparison to other processors. So programming for doing the operations, time setting the timing, and this is what it will be in hydraulics and pneumatic actuators, when it is to be operated, when it is to be moved, all the thing is a timer interface is there, that we can use it for controlling all the logics. So the basic structure of this is it has that what some input and output devices, the just like computers microprocessor, how it will be working. So we also having it's also microprocessor based control system, where it has an input and output devices, where we can type the information and we can get the information through the displays, like okay. And the this evaluate the logic relationship between the output and the logic program. So what we are programmed, and what is the output it's come. So the PLC is it is used for the feedback for all the output what it is getting from the machines. So then it sends, it gets the information, then processed through the controller. So what is the information given and what is the output of that. So it will change if it is needed. If I want to rotate the RPM 500 RPM spindle, and if it is rotated only 200, then what is the output to be needed. So that also can be done, and that is normal control system it will come. So here it is a counter. Normally the main thing is in the PLC, it will use the counter timing counters. Suppose the green light has to on for 15 seconds, then the yellow light has to come, means until the 15 seconds it counts, and then it stop. So the servo motors and other motors we will study about later, which is used for the changing of the speeds. And here this PLCs are used for the how to take the decisions according to the requirements. So based on the circuits or programs what it is written, and the programs and the output it compares. So accordingly, when it reaches to the specific task, immediately it switch on and to the next circuit. So in conveyor belt also, if a component comes to one place, then it has to switch off. It reaches the position, then it has to switch off, the motor has to switch off. Like this, some processor are there which can be controlled with the help of programmable logic controller. So in further classes we will study about in detail about this one. Right, thank you.